Today we're going to learn how to breathe in a way that supports our concentration and then in turn will support our meditation practice, because you can't really get deep into meditation without the concentration. So we're going to start by finding a seated position. Get comfortable. You can cross your legs, or if you're in a chair, just sit up straight with the feet flat on the floor. If sitting with your legs crossed is a little too challenging for your hips, you can sit up on a bolster or pillows or blocks, whatever you need to support your body. Once you find that seated position, start to find stillness. We want to elongate through the spine, but at the same time, relax the face, the neck, and the shoulders down away from the top of the head. And your palms can come to the top of the knees or more in towards the hips on the top of the thighs. They can be face up, which is what I like, or you can place them face down. Whatever is comfortable for your body, start to listen to what works for you. This is your intuition, knowing you and guiding you. No one needs to tell you what to do. Your body knows. But I'm just here to give you some inspiration. So as you take your next few breaths, start to notice if the breath is rising and falling within the chest, if there's movement there, or maybe there's movement down deeper in towards the belly. We're observing here without judgment, just noticing where the movement is. As we come into this practice, we're going to be breathing just through the nose. So the mouth is going to close, the lips are together lightly. There's no strain here. The most efficient way for our bodies to breathe and a way for us to tap deeply into a relaxed state that will lead us into meditation is by breathing through the diaphragm. So we want the belly here, what feels like the belly, to be rising and falling. If you want to place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly, you can do that. And as you breathe, we're going to breathe down into the diaphragm, and as you breathe in, it will expand like a balloon, and this is what makes the belly feel like it is rising and getting full. And then as you breathe out, think about pulling just the belly button in towards the spine, and then maybe up slightly as you pull it in, and that will release the air from the diaphragm. And the chest eventually will start to stay completely still throughout this breathing. You may not get it in the first couple rounds. It may take a few days or weeks, maybe even months. Give yourself patience here. We don't want to judge, we just want to experience. The diaphragm is a muscle. It may take some time getting used to breathing in this way if it's new for your body. So keep up with it as you can. If you need to catch your breath in another way, do what works for you. As you start to strengthen the diaphragm muscle, you'll find it easier to do this deep belly breathing. So we're going to go through some guided breaths right now. We'll go into a box breath. So we're going to hold for 4 seconds as you inhale. So inhale for 4, pause for 4 seconds, exhale for 4, pause, and then we're going to repeat. And don't worry, I will be guiding you through the whole thing. So take a clearing breath here. When you're ready, breathe in, and then exhale. When you're ready, we'll start to count of 4, breathing in, pause without straining, and exhale for a count of 4 through the nose. Pause for 4. Inhale for 4. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale for 4. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale one more round. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Just keep breathing at a comfortable pace for your body. Notice if you were in a moment of concentration in that breathing practice. Maybe you were fully engaged with the body, breathing in, pausing, breathing out. Or maybe your mind was wandering. Can you let that be okay? Take a moment here and notice how the body is feeling. If it feels relaxed, maybe it still feels tight. Has your spine started to droop a little, or are you still sitting up straight? And again, we're not going into a judgmental place here. Just observing, becoming aware, becoming familiar with our inner state. And the box breath, any breath for that matter, can be carried with you throughout whatever part of your day you need it. The box breath specifically can help you become present, can bring you to a state of relaxation. If you're super stressed out, you can make the exhale 2 seconds or plus longer. A longer exhale slows down the heart rate, but keeping the inhale and the pauses at that 4 pace. And then the exhale can be 6 or 8, maybe 12 if you can manage it, but we don't ever want to force or strain the breath. It should feel relaxing, it should feel easy here in this type of practice. And just keep breathing naturally, slowly, rhythmically. Again, noticing if the expansion and contraction of the breath is in the diaphragm or the chest. And if it's in the chest, bringing it back to the diaphragm. If you struggle feeling the breath down in the diaphragm, I encourage you to maybe try breathing very slowly in through the nose. If the tongue is very lightly pressed or rested against the top set of the teeth, the back of the teeth, you can slowly bring in the breath down to the diaphragm. And then as you exhale, with the mouth closed and the tongue still resting in that position, think about fogging up a mirror. But again, the mouth is closed, but you want that type of breath to come up and out through the nose. And that can bring the air out of the diaphragm. There might be a slight sound when you make that exhale coming out through the nose. Kind of sounds like it's in the throat maybe. That's okay. Notice in this moment, you are safe, you are grounded, you are present. This feeling of safety is so integral to bring with you throughout your day, especially as a creative person, as an artist, as an entrepreneur. The more you tap into this, the more peace you'll access, and from there, your life can fill with creativity, with joy, with connection, guidance. It all starts with the breath.